Well, hello there. Did you see Tanya's pretzel? She looks pretty. Pretty. Look at Growl just sitting there staring. Morning. Love the thumbnail. I know. It is amazing. Okay, so I've got a little problem. I switched my rings, just one of my rings, to my right hand. But I can't get it off because my hands are too swollen for some reason. So if I can get confused with left and right, I'm apologizing now because I can't. The only way I know it's left and right is looking at my rings. So now I've got rings on 2 fingers. And it's too swollen to pick up. So I apologize. How are we? Are we good? It's so funny because that thing makes everything that's black or navy look purple. So the pants, the trousers is navy, and the top is black. But it looks purple and light purple.
The pillows on the sofa are green.
He's lying. He's lying.
Right.
Morning, Julie. Morning, Minion. Why do you say morning every morning? Is it
I don't know, it's like a thing. I feel like I have to growl.
Thank you, Gillian, for offering to take Growl.
Forever?
Forever. We will pack his bags and you can adopt.
You're just joking, Growl. It's just a joke.
He understands us, so he's going to take it out on us now that I've said that.
Growl, you're adopted.
Are you ready for this? Growl, you're not my part of the family.
You're adopted.
You look different. You're more hairy. Okay, let's get going on the HITT yogalates.
What's that?
HITT.
HITT.
Yogalates.
What does that mean?
It is what they call it shit. That's the other name. It's really tough, but we're not really going to do HITT.
Is it fast or slow?
It's fast. I just thought it would be a good heading, HITT yogalates. Okay, so Charles goes at the back of your mat. I would love to join you, but my adopted son has decided to scratch his foot.
Rowdy.
Okay. Child's pose. Thank you, adoption. Stretch out. And that's it. That's it.
Yay!
Yeah. I think this thing is too tight. So it might keep falling off. I'm going to pull it off. I think I underestimated my size. And then onto your hands and knees. Push into a cat stretch. And into a cow. Open up your chest, push away from the shoulders, push them back and down and back into a cat. And back to a neutral spine. Lift up the right hand into a twist. Keep the stomach tucked in. Just go into that twist and thread the needle through. Put the shoulder down. And lift up the left leg. Try not to dip over, it's just a little bit of a balance. Bring it back. Neutral spine. Lift up the left arm into that twist. Standing shoulders strong. Hold. Oh, I've been dipping like that, so try and keep it straight. Thread the needle through, and as you put the shoulder down, just lift up your right leg into that balance. Hips down. And hold. And bring it back. 2 hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, downward dog. And just walk it out. Oh, my soul.
What?
My heels are so far away from the floor. This flexibility is never going to happen for me. Push it back. Whichever way you please. I prefer this one. don't know why I'm so tightly wound in my lower legs. Okay, I want you to lift up your right leg. And first, we're just going to bring it to the opposite elbow and get used to that motion and take it back. And I'm going to add something which you don't have to do because it's a big balance thing. I'm usually the one who falls first. So just continue doing that in and out to the opposite elbow. You don't have to go far, just get used to that motion. And if you can, what you're going to do is as soon as you bring that right knee in, you're going to bring the left elbow in and take it back. And bring it in, take it back. Bring it in, take it back. And last one, take it back. Back to normal downward dog. Forwards to plank. Knees down. Child's pose. Shake out your wrists if you have to. Does that bother your back?
A little bit. But probably feel some of this.
Okay, back to hands and knees. Back to tucking the toes under downward dog. Find your downward dog. And then, where's Grell? And then pick up the left leg, and you're just going to bring that knee in, cross it over a little bit, and take it back. And get used to the throw. There he is. And you call his name, he comes every time. In and out. And then pick up the right arm and just elbow to knee. Push it back. Elbow to knee. Whoa, push it back. Elbow to knee. Push it back. One more time. Push it back. Downward dog. Forwards to plank. Knees down. Child's pose. Shake out the wrists. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're going to slide onto our tummies. And we're going to do that same thing we did with our shoulders. That's part of the sequence later. So we're going to lift up the legs. You're going to bring the shoulders in and then shrug the shoulders back and down very deliberately, like we did yesterday. And then slide it forward, keep the shoulders back and down. As soon as you get forward, shrug them back and down. And bring them to the side, shrug them back and down. Lift up. Send them forward. The neck is straight. Shoulders back and down. I've got the sofa in front of me. Bring them back. Shoulders back and down. Take them forward. Shrug the shoulders back and down. Bring them back. Shrug it back and down. This will be nice with a bit of weight. Send them forward. Shoulders back and down. And bring them back. Shoulders back and down. Hands next to your sides with the shoulders still back and down. Push into a cobra. And back to child's pose. Just to stretch out the back after that. And then into plank we go. So we're going to do that side plank where you take the top foot back so that you can lift the bottom one up. Take your arms over. You're going to kick that bottom leg out and bring the knee. So we've done this before. Bring it in. Send it out. Bring it in. Send it out. Bring it in. Send it out. 4. And that's it. Back to plank. And now over to the other side. You put the top leg back. Take the arms over. Lift up the bottom leg. Bring that knee in. Take it out. Bring it in. Take it out. Bring it in. Take it out one more time. In and out. Back to plank. And knees down. Child's pose. Shake up your wrists. The next one I struggle with. So I have to put my knees down. I have no push-up power. But for those of you who have push-up power, this is your time to shine. So the next one is very simple. We're going to go into a plank. And we're just going to rock forwards and back on our toes, holding that plank position. And then we're just going to go, when you're rocked forward, I'm going to have to put my knees down, but you can stay straight. We're just going to do 4 push-ups. So halfway down, push it back up. Halfway down, push it back up. I'm so jealous. 3, push it back up. 4, and knees down, child's pose. How do you do that?
It's the only thing I can do a little bit of.
I am so jealous. I can't do that at all. I don't know why. I've got a glitch. Not at all.
Pretty easy.
But you can do it. You can hold. I can't hold position. Okay. That is that for that. Oh, let me just rest. I just had, because I struggled so much, I just had a brain fuse for the next one. The next one's horrible. It's the bike push-up, Louis.
What?
Bike.
Oh, is that the one where you... Oh, I don't like that one.
No, Louis doesn't like this one. So tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Then walk your feet in a little bit closer. You're going to keep your bum lifted. And you're going to do a push-up from this angle. So your chest is going down to your hands and your elbows are going out. So I can only go up there and back. 1. It goes far down. 2, 3, and 4. Back to downward dog. And then we're going to walk it out and walk it into the front of the mat. Bend legs, fold over your legs. And roll it up all the way to the top. I think my head is, oh no, it's not cut off. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a squat sequence as part of the, now this one, because that's why I said HITT workout, this one is a jump. So we're going to take our legs wide. So you're going to bend into a goddess and then jump up and straighten out the legs and take it back to goddess. So you don't have to jump. That's the one. If you don't want to jump, you can do this. Bring it in, take it out, go to the other side. So you bring your legs together, and that's the option if you don't want to jump. If you want to jump, see if you can point your toes, but don't do it if you're going to fall. So we're just doing 8 of them. So into goddess, knees out. Make sure the knees is out. The bum is tucked in. Then jump, bring it back. And jump, bring it back. 3, oops. See what I mean? Bring it back. 4, bring it back. 5, into goddess. 6, 7, and 8. Straighten out. Did you enjoy that one?
No.
No. Okay, we're going to put it all together in case you want it. Okay, rest after the jump. The next one is the lunge. We know when you do this lunge, I just want you to check that your knee, if you go into that, is going forward and not doing this. So just be aware of that. Don't go in deep. if your knee bobs in. So in the middle of your mat, we have done this one before. One leg is going forwards and back, and we're doing 6 on the one side and 6 on the other side. So when you're ready, going forward, drop the back knee. You don't have to drop it to the floor. Just make sure this front knee goes down in a straight line, and then push it back, dropping that knee. Front knee, the same in the middle. So that's 1, 2, go back. Take your time. 3, go back. 4, and just be careful of your knees. 5, and 6. Tummy in. You're going to have your hands on your hips to make sure that tailbone stays stuck. Back to the middle. Kick it out. And we're going to do the other one. Just again, make sure the knees goes forward. So 1, take it back. 2, take it back. 1, 3, take it back. 4, take it back. Oh, stop my alignment there. And 5, take it back. Knee forward, make sure it stays forward. And last one. Take it, whoa, back, kick it out. Kick it out. Okay, to the front of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Tuck your tailbone in, take a nice deep breath in, shrug the shoulders back and down. Go into a chair pose, rock your knees forward a little bit, navel to spine, arms next to your ears. And we're going to push it down as far as we can without lifting up the heels. I can't go further than that. And slowly straighten it out to the top. Arms next to your ears, shoulders back and down. We're just doing 4 of them. So very slowly down. Push to your max, don't pick up your heels. Some people's max is almost on the floor. So if you're that person, enjoy coming up out of that one. Okay, arms next to your ears, let's go. Very slowly, knees forward, as far down as you can, and slowly lift it up. Into a straight line, shoulders back and down. Don't drop your head. Don't drop your arms. 2. Shoulders back and down. 3. Back. Shoulders back and down. And last one. 4. Stay down. Grab the floor. Straighten out your legs into a stretch. And step it back to downward dog. And knees to the floor. Child's pose. Are you ready to put it together? Maybe sit back a little bit on your heels like this to stretch out your quads. That's just worked. I like the jumpy one. We never jump. Louis is loving it. Loving it. Okay, lean back.
I should have mowed the lawn instead.
He wanted to mow the lawn instead. Okay.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's good.
Are you ready?
Yes. What?
Okay, so we're putting it together. I'm counting it down, the number, so I'll tell you when we get there. So when you're ready, tuck your toes under. No, sorry, let's start with a twist first. Onto hands and knees, lift up your right arm into that twist. Keep everything steady. Thread the needle through. Put the shoulder down, lift up the left leg and hold your balance. Bring it back, see if you can keep that leg lifted until you're up. And then bring it back to hands and knees. Lift up the left arm into that twist. Thread the needle through. Lift up the right leg. Gonna get confused with my rings. Hips down. Bring it back, keep the leg lifted until you're up, and then bring it in. To hands and knees, tuck your toes under, downward dog. Find a nice and comfortable downward dog. Okay, so we're just doing 2 where the arms are still on the floor, and then 4 with the opposite elbow coming in. So lift up the right leg, and you're just kicking into 1, 2, and now bring the elbow in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back to downward dog. Lift up the left leg, bring in for 2, cross it over, 1, kick it out, 2. Now lift up the elbow, bring it in, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take it back, feet to the floor, knees down, slide into your cobra, and then come all the way down to the floor. I want you to lift up, down again. Lift up the legs, squeeze your bum, lift up the shoulders, push them back and down, hold them, take the arms forward, shrug the shoulders back and down. Bring them back to your sides, shrug the shoulders back and down, hold, take them forward, shrug the shoulders back and down. Bring them in, shrug the shoulders back and down, take it forward, shrug the shoulders back and down. Last time, bring it in, shrug it back and down, hands to the floor mat, drop the legs down, lift into your cobra. Push it back to child's pose. Just stretch out your back. And then we're doing a side plank with the bottom leg in. So when you're ready, go into plank.
Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Go into plank. Go into plank. Okay. Turn and put the bottom foot at the front, top foot behind. Lift up your arm, lift up the bottom leg, bring it in for 1. Try and keep everything lifted. 2, 3, and 4. Take it back to plank, and then turn onto the other side.
Top leg back.
Top leg back, and bottom leg at the front. Take the arm over, lift up the bottom leg, bring it in for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to plank. Rock over your toes, forward and back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, for those of you not putting your knees down, you can just continue. 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Push it back to child's pose. Shake it out. 1 more of the pike push-ups, and then we're back to a standing. So are you ready? Onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet a little bit closer. Keep your bum lifted. Keep your back straight. Push your chest down to your hands. We're just doing 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to downward dog. Walk it out. and walking it to the front of the mat. Keep your legs bent, fold over your legs, and roll it up. All the way to the top. Take your legs wide into a goddess, and you have a choice. You don't have to jump. You can just step it in if you don't like jumping. So into goddess we go. You can lean forward a little bit when you come down into that squat and really go for a deep squat. Not forward like this, but just a little bit so that you hold your balance. Okay, bend into your goddess. Are you ready for 6 jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop. And to the front we go. Sweep 6 lunges, forwards and back on each leg. So when you're ready, in the middle of your mat, remember, track the knee forward. So when you're ready, whichever leg. 1, take it back. 2, take it back. 3, knee forward, take it back. 4, take it back. 5, take it back. And 6, take it back. And back to the middle, kick it out. Keep going off on that. Okay. Other side, 6. 1, take it back. 2, take it back. 3, take it back. 4, take it back. 5, take it back. And 6, take it back. Step it in, kick it out. Feet hip distance apart. Are we doing 4 of those slow chair squats? So shrug the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in, lift up the arms. Shrug the shoulders back and down. Go into that deep chair squat, knees rocking forward and lift up the heels. Slowly. Into a straight line. Tailbone tucked in, shoulders back and down. Navel tucked in. And 2. Back. Tailbone, navel, shoulders down. 3. Knees forward. Lift it up. Tailbone, tummy, shoulders. Last one. Dip it forward, straighten out your legs. Hold that stretch. You can walk it out on the spot. And you can sit down on your bum. What's the time, Louis?
7:58.
Did you enjoy that?
I don't know if people struggle with how it as well.
Okay. So we're nice and loose. So we are going to see if we can get our feet behind our heads again. So I was going to do this in a seated. I think we'll do it lying down. I don't think my trousers will hold. I think it will tear apart. I'm a sausage roll today. Okay, feet to the floor. Maybe we won't do it. I'm just lying down. Take your legs wide and just take it from side to side. Drop that bottom leg in as you take it. And then maybe I have to catch my breath again. No, we won't do it. We'll do it another day.
Just do one.
One leg?
No, just do it quickly because you promised now. Your family will be disappointed.
Okay. You ready, Tanya? Okay.
I may go, but...
Bring your left leg over your right. Press that knee back. I don't think my pants will hold. My yoga pants won't hold. Press that knee back. And then bring the opposite leg in for a stretch. You can roll from side to side. It's more intense if you roll towards the foot side. Hold and stretch. Okay, now lift up, squeeze it in, grab your foot, take the other leg down. You can straighten it out. If you hear a sound, it's me that needs to leave the room quickly. Okay, hold that leg in, squeeze it in, lift the foot up lift your foot up with your one hand, and use your other hand to get that knee over your shoulder and head behind. So Tanya had her arms straight, which was really cool. Thought it was really cool. See how far you can get. Yeah.
Presumably if you lie in this position for a long time.
Yeah, it will go.
It will go.
Let it go. Bring both legs in again. So cross the other leg over now, push it back first, because there's a little bit of a tinge there after the squats. I can feel it. So just push that back a little bit. Then bring the bottom leg in, go for that stretch. Keep the back flat, roll from side to side if you have to. Roll yourself up, grab the leg with your both hands, take the other leg down, and again, use your arm to pick up the calf and push it past your shoulder. Tanya, I think you're the only one who can do this. I don't have.
You used to be able to do it.
Yeah, I can't anymore. I can't even do it down the dog at the moment. This is how far I can go.
You should do some yoga.
And let it go. Collapse. Take your legs out, arms next to your sides. Shrug your shoulders back and down. Just take a few nice breaths in and out. Are you going to go drop me off?
You mean later?
Yeah.
Yes. I will work around it. But now I have to take a leave of absence.
Okay. Okay, relax. Shoulders back and down. Chin tucked in. Just get your breathing back and then take a nice deep breath in. We're going to roll it up to the top. So nice shoulders back and down. Roll it up all the way to the top and into that forward stretch. Enjoy that stretch. It is, I do feel a little bit limbered up. And roll it up all the way to the top. Cross your legs. Sit up nice and high. Take a nice deep breath in, and you are excused for today. Have a lovely off weekend. I will see you all back on Monday. And I hope you're all tired, because I'm very tired. Look at me sweating. Ooh. Okay. Proper workout. Loved it. I know you did, Tanya. Tanya loves the tough workouts. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to go kayaking today on the River Deben. So Louis has to go drop me off. So I'm very excited. I know it was, Gillian, it was hot. I'm very sweaty. Okay, have a good weekend. Julia, enjoy your weekend in Ipswich. I will see you all on Monday. Bye.